Hello and welcome to Rainbowpagan. This will be the first addition to the Greek Pantheon. Our first god will be God Amun. Now, I would like to thank the intro to all the Egyptian pantheons. This intro will be in them all. To Pagan Gal. She's from Britain, and I've talked to her today, and she's a very nice lady. And I hope you enjoy this god. God Amun. God Amun was god of creation, fate, fertility, prophecy, probity, spells, the sun, protector of the poor, protector of travelers. Now, as you see here, we can see where another example of where the Christians got their faith from and their God. Think of the names that you saw in the titles. For example, he who hears all prayers, Lord of Time, basically, King of the Gods. There's some similarities here, don't you think? And his name, Amen, which is an alternate name. How they say Amen after they're done praying. Interesting, isn't it? But I don't really, tell you the truth, the Egyptians are I like the Egyptians too, but I really don't know much history about most of them. So this would be an experience for both me and you doing this. His sacred animals were the four-headed rams, elephants, falcon, frogs, geese, and snakes. Now, his secret cuddle was gold and dark yellow. Now, I didn't know what to give them for the cuddle, like the goddesses I was giving roses to. I really see no problem giving a rose to a god. I couldn't really think of anything that you would give a man. You know, I just thought that women, you know, they get roses all the time. And I just thought it was a cool idea to do the rose with the cuddles. But I couldn't really think of anything for a man, so I'm just going to continue showing the rose as the cuddle, you know, the rose and have it in that cuddle. I think it's kind of a cool idea. We got something new here with the Egyptians. Sacred stone. His sacred stones were amethyst, emerald, sapphire, and turquoise. Now, I have all those stones. It's kind of cool. And amethyst is probably my favorite stone of them all. Emerald's kind of expensive to get. Sapphire is expensive to get, but turquoise, you can pretty well get that anywhere. And it's actually, turquoise is a Native American stone, if you don't know that. It's also used in a lot of Native Americans, I should say. He had no mother or father. He was self-created. The Egyptian story goes that Amun, or Amun-Ra, was actually the very first Egyptian god. I could be wrong on that, you know, you can correct me. Personally, I believe that it could have been him or it could have been Ra. But when I get into the family of husband and mom and father and stuff, the Egyptian family was very, very, very hard to follow. They had a lot. They slept around a lot with each other, and just the thing of trying to trace the lines and get the right mother and father and the right children and who the husband is, that was very hard. So I may have one wrong, you know, the kids or who the mom and father was. So please don't be afraid to comment me and correct me, because I know Phoenix, I'm going to send you a message, and I know that you'll probably correct me, because I know there's a lot of Egyptian witches out there that study this pantheon. Anyhow, he was husband of Mut, M-U-T. Not to be confused with Mot, or Matt. Well, some people call him Matt, some people call him Mut, but we'll get to her later on. His children were listed here. I cannot pronounce the names. And the next one. Now, that's another thing. The names on here for Egyptian are also very hard for me to pronounce. So if I mispronounce a name, please forgive me. Or if I'm missaying it, like, a lot of people just call the cat goddess Bast, when actually it's Bastet, as Phoenix Rainbow will corrected me on that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this first god, Amun, and I hope you have a great week.